Hello, welcome to today's meditation called Breathe and Be. I've put up a picture on the screen as opposed to my face today so that if you don't want to close your eyes, if that just brings around too much of the thoughts and the whirring mind, you've got something to visually focus on as we go through this little practice. So to begin, take a few moments to get yourself into a comfortable position. Take any fidgets that you need to take. And you can do that anytime throughout, by the way. Have a little fidget, have a little shuffle around, check out where your tensions are. Fluff your pillows up and get comfy. When you get there, take a moment to notice the sensation of your body against the chair or the ground or the bed or wherever you are. Become aware of the weight of your body, of the sensation of your clothes against your skin. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, imagine that you can just feel your body sink a little more deeply. Take another inhale. This time, see if you can inhale a little more fully, and then slow down the exhale. Again, nice long inhale, feel the belly expand. Take a little pause and then sigh it out. 2 more like that. Big inhale through the nose if you can. Feel your belly expand. Pause. And sigh it out. 1 more breath like that. Slow, steady, deep inhale all the way in. And sigh it out. Extra exhale, all the air out. Good. And now for a moment, let your breath come to a natural depth and a natural rhythm for you. Just become aware of the gentle movements as you breathe. Feel that expansion around your chest, around the rib cage, and the drop of the shoulders or the relaxing of the shoulders as you exhale. Notice the change in pressure in your belly between the inhale and the exhale. Notice how the air is slightly cooler on the inhale through your nose and throat, and slightly warmer on the exhale through your throat and nose. Take a couple of breaths to just notice any other sensations that you can feel as you breathe. And then we're going to focus on finding this midway breath. So we're not going to try and fill up as fully as we did on those long breaths, but we're also going to try and breathe more than just the shallow, regular breathing. So we're trying to slow down that inhale and slow the exhale, but at a comfortable and not forced pace. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, imagine as you bring the air in, that cool air, feeling that coldness, that vibrancy, that vitality come in through the nose. And as you exhale the heat, feel that warmth, feel the passion, the vibrancy come out. So we're feeling that fresh, vital and vibrant energy come in, and that powerful, hot kind of vibrant energy go out. So the in energy is cooling and calm, and the out energy is releasing some of that stress or the intensity. Take a couple of breaths. Cool in, heat out. Imagine as you inhale, feel that cooling energy come in through your nose into your brain, soothing. As you exhale, feeling that heat energy come out of your belly, out of your heart, cooling. Bringing in that cool energy and letting go of the heat. On your next inhale, imagine the things that have annoyed you, the things that have brought you to the point of needing this meditation. Feel the heat, the power attached to those things as you exhale, sigh out. Do this a few more times at your pace. Just gently as you inhale, notice where your mind's going. And then sigh out. Actively letting go of some of the heat energy, some of the intensity attached to those things. And they don't just have to be things that are necessarily annoying. They can just be things that are taking up your mental energy that you'd like to let go for a few moments. They can be things that are just repeating a little bit around and around, or things we just need to put on hold so we can get on with other things. And as you do this, notice where your attention is going. No judgment. And now as we inhale next, notice where your attention is. Is it where you want to send it? And then as you exhale, imagine that thought just gently slipping away with your breath. Your breath is blowing it away. As you inhale, notice where your mind goes. And as you exhale, let your breath just blow that thought away. So we're allowing the brain to go wherever it wants to go. And then we're releasing it with the exhale. So we're learning to see our thoughts without judgment and without attachment, let them go. Even if the thoughts are repetitive, even if they're similar things or if they're completely random. As you inhale, just notice. And as you exhale, let it go. No judging. Try not to attach emotion to the thoughts. See them for what they are. As you inhale, visualize it. As you exhale, release it. Imagine your mind is like a clear blue sky, and each thought is like a cloud. As you inhale, notice what's on the cloud that's passing by. And as you exhale, your breath is the breeze that gently blows that cloud and thought away. Take a few moments to work with this. Maybe your sky is full of clouds, full of thoughts, and in time we can learn to gently blow them away. And if not completely clear it, we can just create a little bit of space. A little bit of brightness through the intensity of lots of clouds. So again, sticking with it, every inhale, visualize that cloud. It could be a picture on the cloud, it could be visual, it could be a word. And as you exhale, blow it away. Imagine it just gently leaving, and then being interested and curious for what comes next. Be open to let any thought come, and then exhale, let it go. Just let it be. Let your mind be free for a few moments, whether it's good or bad. Whatever those thoughts are, just see them with interest, and then let them go with the breath, and see what comes next. This practice really helps to take away some of the power and the intensity that these thoughts can have. When we add extra emotions and judgments and shame on these thoughts, we give them more power, which means they hold more sway over us. They're harder to move past. It helps you to choose to see the thoughts and to let them go, so that in time we can learn where to send our focus, how to clear a little bit of space in the sky of your mind, perhaps for other things, for creativity, or just for peace. Maybe it just helps us to know sometimes where our mind is going. When it's so busy, we can't always tell all the individual thoughts. It's just a big old grey sky. And as we start to clear the clouds, the thoughts one at a time, they start to become a little bit more clear on patterns, things that we maybe want to address later, things that we maybe didn't know were so big or so repetitive. For now, just letting them come and go. Sometimes with this type of meditation, if you choose, you can keep a notebook and make notes of the patterns that come up to address later. If you find that your sky is getting nicely clear, you can visualize a scene of nature, or you can look at the screen of this scene on Dartmoor. Whether it's imaginary or what you're looking at, notice the different colors, the light and shade. Notice movement. Notice shapes. If you're imagining, imagine sounds and textures and sensations and smells. If you're still clearing the thoughts, absolutely no problem there. Just keep on inhaling and exhale, let it go. Sometimes the sticky thoughts take a while to clear. Sometimes you feel like we're not getting anywhere. Don't stress, don't judge. Just know this is where your mind is. Exhale and try and let go of a little bit of the heat, of the intensity. Taking a couple more breaths together. As we come to these last few breaths, I want you to come back to the sensation in your body, the weight of your body on the ground, the sensation of the breath gently moving in and out, how your clothes feel against your skin, if you're warm or cold. Next time you inhale, take a big inhale all the way in, filling up, feel your belly expand. And as you exhale, sigh it out. Feel your whole body sink into the ground. Another breath like that, big inhale, fill all the way up. And exhale. Begin to take a little wiggle of fingers and toes, a little movement through neck. Eyes can be open or closed as you check out how you feel in the body. Maybe you take a stretch. Maybe you hug the knees in if you're on your back, or take a little forward fold. Take a couple of breaths to just do something that feels nourishing in your body. Feeling the body wake up, feeling the sensations all through the limbs. Notice if you feel sensation inside your belly, around your mouth. Notice. Feel your body waking up, bringing your mind truly present into your physical being. Good. Thank you for joining me for today's meditation. I hope this has helped you, and I'll see you again next time.